Title: The principal called me at work. Your wife hasn't picked up your kids in 3 days. Panicked, I rushed home to find my wife's clothes gone and a video playing on our bedroom TV. I've always hated being a mother, she confessed on screen. Start. The call came on a Thursday afternoon. The principal's voice trembled. Your wife hasn't picked up your kids in 3 days. My blood froze. I left the office without a word, my tie still hanging loose around my neck as I drove home like a man possessed. The house was silent when I arrived. Silent in a way that tells you life has been scraped out of it. Her clothes were gone, the drawers empty. And on the bedroom TV, a video waited for me. She appeared on the screen, smiling like a stranger. I've always hated being a mother. My lover and I are starting fresh overseas, with the $2 million from your retirement accounts. The kids were always your problem anyway. Her voice was calm, cold, like she'd rehearsed it. That was the moment something in me broke, and something else woke up. I met her in college. She was laughter and light, or so I believed. She liked the way I planned, the way I built stability. I thought she wanted to build with me. 2 kids, a mortgage, years of loyalty. I carried the weight so she could breathe freely. Every vacation, every birthday, every bill. My hands paid, my back bent. And yet, she called my children a burden. My children. That was the betrayal that stung deeper than the money. The more I replayed that video, the clearer the puzzle became. Her sudden shopping trips, the late-night whispers on the balcony, the way she started locking her phone. I had ignored every signal. Not anymore. I pulled bank statements. I saw the transfers. Small, deliberate, spread across months. Then one large wire transfer, offshore. She'd been planning this for years. The pain sharpened into something useful. Rage is loud. Revenge is quiet. I didn't shout. I didn't chase. I didn't call her. I became patient, calculating. Step 1, secure the kids. They stayed with my sister under the excuse of a sudden work trip. She didn't need to know. Step 2, lawyers. I brought every piece of evidence, her confession video, the transfers, screenshots of her messages. One attorney told me I had enough for fraud, parental abandonment, and theft. Step 3, surveillance. Through an old contact in IT, I traced her lover's email. He wasn't clever. He booked flights with his real name. Destination, Lisbon. But the masterstroke wasn't chasing her. It was letting her believe she'd won. Friday night, I set the trap. I contacted her lover's employer, a mid-level banker, and leaked copies of the wire transfers. Money laundering, fraud. I knew the company's compliance team would bury him alive. Saturday morning, I froze the retirement accounts. She thought she'd drained me dry. She didn't know I had a second fund under a trust she couldn't touch. The law would handle the rest. By Sunday, international authorities flagged their names at airports. She had traded stability for chaos. On Monday, the phone rang again. Not the principal this time, the FBI. They wanted my cooperation. I gave it to them, wrapped in a bow. 2 weeks later, I sat in a courtroom. She entered in handcuffs, eyes hollow, makeup smudged. The video she recorded, her proud little confession, now played for strangers in suits. Her face when the judge read the charges, I'll never forget it. Betrayal curdled into desperation. She looked for me, expecting sympathy, maybe even mercy. I didn't move. I wanted her to see what indifference looks like. Her lover wasn't beside her. He was already indicted, his bank assets frozen, his career dust. She had gambled everything on him, and he had sold her out first chance he got. The children weren't in the courtroom. They didn't need to see their mother fall. But I did. Afterward, I took my kids home. They asked where their mother was. I told them she made choices that meant she couldn't be here anymore, but that I would always be here. Always. At night, when they slept, I poured a glass of whiskey and stood at the window, watching the city lights flicker like fireflies. I had lost a wife. I had lost years of trust. But I had gained clarity. She thought she was clever, leaving a video to mock me. She thought her words would shatter me. Instead, they armed me. Now she sits behind bars. The lover who promised her the world already forgotten her name. And the money she stole is evidence locked in a vault. Me? I go to work. I raise my children. I live. No theatrics, no chaos, just quiet justice. Because sometimes the most devastating revenge is not in what you say, but in what you take away. And I took everything.